Hello guys, this is Aladvin and welcome to another video. In this video I will show you how to make a mashup of two or possibly more skeletons to make custom spring physics. If you haven't seen the first spring physics video, I highly encourage you to watch it because I explained everything there and I'm not gonna do it as much in depth in this tutorial. I'm just gonna show you how to merge more skeletons to fit your hair. So I have prepared this hair in my last tutorial on how to use my hair mashup modders resource. If you wanna see how I managed to do it, you can watch it on my channel. And now we can get into the tutorial. My plan is for the side braids, I wanna use a skeleton of this hair, this ponytail for both of the braids. And for the bangs, I'm just gonna copy the physics of the original bangs. So what you will need to do is basically do the same thing I did in my spring physics tutorial. Go here into the export tool, export your skeletons as this format, and then convert it to FBX in Oasis. I already have them here. I have all of these skeletons prepared. It's the same process, so I'm not gonna show it, but basically find your skeletons you want and prepare them for the FBX format. So when you have done that, go to Blender and import both of these skeletons. Make sure to set the scale to 100. I untick the animation because if I leave it ticked, it gives me trouble sometimes. So we find the gnome cut, and this is how it should look like. I usually also switch the display to stick, and I'm gonna hide it for now and import the other skeleton, which is straight long C. And for some reason this one looks like it's made for the body type 3, but since we are just gonna copy the bones of the tail and move it, it doesn't matter. So what I'm gonna do first, I will hide this one, and since we are not gonna be using the bones for the braids in the back, I will just delete them. I think this is optional, but I just like to keep it clean, so I go to edit mode. And because it has lots of bones, I just find which braid, or yeah, here socket back are. I will just select all the bones here and delete the bones. It also has ponytail, which we could... No, this is the left side, so yeah. I'm gonna delete it. So yeah, this one is basically prepared. So now we will be merging into this one. So for the second skeleton, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna go to edit mode. I am gonna find, yeah, this is the braid, so I will select all the bones, and here you can either separate it from the skeleton or just select invert and delete all the other bones. So what we're left with is this one. And before merging, what I will do is, we actually, since we are going to have two ponytails or braids and we have one, we will mirror it. So what we need to do is go here to the bone, and this is gonna be the left side, so we need to rename it. And rename every bone in the chain so it says _L as left. And now what I will do is I will rotate it and move it so the 0 bone is right where the braid starts. And when we are in place, we can go to pose mode. And kind of pose it so it follows the braid as close as we can. And this looks fine, so I will select all, apply as rest pose. Now I go to object mode. I will duplicate object, mirror X so it's mirrored. And before we merge it, we need to, we need to rename it. So instead of L, it's R. So we have the left side and the right side. And now we can merge these two. So this is Eledwin from the future, and I made a mistake of positioning the bones incorrectly. So I just wanna, so you don't have to fix it later. Basically I had to like move it, so this is this part here. If I go to edit mode, yeah, this one is, this point needs to be where the hair is, and I had this point instead. So when I imported the skeleton into the toolkit, it was like too far away, so just don't make the same mistake as I did. It's because of the like weird rotations. If I go to this view, you can see that it should be this wider part, near the hair, not the thinner part. So yeah, just make sure you are positioning your bones right. So what we have now is 2 skeletons prepared to be merged. And what I will do first is I just hide the skeletons, and since I have... Why is it lagging? Maybe because I have too many stuff open. Yeah, I can close these ones, but since I have these banks, they have already their weights assigned to their skeleton to move, but these banks don't. I'm just gonna quickly select the banks that have the needed weights and control left click on the others. Go to weight paint, transfer by name or layers, and now I'm just gonna quickly check. Yeah, so it transferred kind of properly. So now when we merge it, the weights should be correct. Yeah, they seem to be fine, so the banks are ready. And now I can merge it with the top, and I will keep the braids and also the bangs separated so it makes the weight painting easier. And before you merge, make sure that their UV maps and color attributes are named the same. So now what we will do is merge the skeletons. So it's as easy as selecting both and Ctrl J to merge them, and we have the skeletons. So the braids have the... I deleted all the vertex group for the braids because basically all I will need is bones or vertex group of the bones of this skeleton. Now we can weight paint the braids to make the skeleton affect them. So I'm in 4.2 and I wasn't able to figure out how to like select the armature in weight paint and all that stuff that used to work. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna select the braids, then select the armature, Ctrl P, and hit empty groups. So I have all the groups here, and I will filter just so I can see these groups that we have. And now what we can do, big brain moment. So what I'm gonna do, since it's symmetric, no, wait, no, go to weight paint And we will go here, and since we can select the bones, we just have to remember this is the 0, 1, and other stuff, and somewhere I now can't remember where it is, but there is, yeah, mirror vertex groups. So whatever you paint on this side, it will paint on this side if the mesh is symmetrical. So let's just lightly paint here, and it didn't, I didn't press it, yeah, did I? So I'll go back, mirror, yeah, now it works. You can see it's painted, so we don't have to do anything. So we will just lightly paint. I will just check the bones. Yeah, this is 1, 2, etc. So now we can paint where this bone is, and even if front faces only is deselected, it still doesn't paint in the back, so you can always hide like everything else to have a better view if you have separated the mesh. So that was the 1, which is like here. The 2 is here. Here we have the 3. Here we have the 4. Then 5. And a little bit of 6. And we can check that it's painted on the other side, so that's it. And I haven't saved it all, so keep saving. I will unhide everything, and actually what we still need to do is parent the bones. So what I will do is select the left one while in edit mode, go to relations and parent it to the closest bone, which is the bun. But I don't think that would work, because I used to have some trouble just to be safe. The crown top L, socket hair, crown top L, yeah, now, and make sure that it's the right side. Now we'll do the same thing for this bone. And that's the right side, so now it should be correctly parented. And to check that all the weights are assigned correctly, we can parent the whole hair to the armature. Don't forget to add the armature modifier and set it here, and now when we go to pose mode, yeah, so I know it looks weird, but we can see that it parents it correctly. So we are basically done in Blender. I will save here now and join these. Don't forget to set the export order, and I will have the hair as 1 and the tie as 2. Yeah, so now select everything that you're gonna be exporting. We need to apply all transforms. Export, find your assets folder. And I forgot what I named the hair, so Shayla, okay. Make sure that X mirror, like flipping, is unchecked. You can export. Now basically the process would be the same as in my first video, but I want to show you a neat little trick to like make your work easier. So you know that when I said that I'm just gonna copy the physics from the front, because basically it's the same. I didn't do anything to the banks, so I will go to all, find the physics for it here, and I know I was able to create new from selected. I will just basically steal the physics. I can write today. So here we have the physics. We need to assign physics resource. So instead of creating a new one, we can just select this one, and we already have the physics for the front without doing basically anything. We will just need to delete all of this and this and these. But for the front it should work. I will do basically the same thing that I did in the previous tutorial, so I will probably cut this whole part and do it off camera and return to you when it's done. I did everything, I copied the physics, and here we go. I will need to fix the weights of the hair tie, but basically the physics are done. and I will show you what it looks like. Yeah, so I basically copied. So what I wanted to show you at the end, what I decided after finishing the video was that if you're not sure that the weights for the skeletons are painted correctly, what I just realized I could do is, because this skeleton doesn't properly show you the orientations and stuff, after you export it, then you can import the hair or the skeleton back into Blender, which I did. And if I hide this one, I just took the armature and basically deleted all the bones that I won't be needing to make it more visible. I mean these bones. And I will just use it as a visual guide, and I just realized that I got the placement of the bones totally wrong. So what I did, I separated the braids again so I can hide this. And if I go to edit mode, I can see that the 0 bone is basically here. Here starts the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here is the 6th one. So if I go to weight paint, I can see that the 0 is here, where you get the point. It can sometimes be painted in a different place. So just a little tip to, if the hair isn't moving precisely how you want to, you can do this to check that the weights are in the right place and basically repaint it. So I just wanted to show you how it looks when I repainted the weights correctly and also fixed the hair ties, and you can see a bit of a difference when it's painted quite correctly, and yeah, it just works.
It just works.
For the sake of this tutorial, this is good enough. And yeah, so I hope you understood anything that I said today. I will be releasing this hair when I fix some minor issues. So yeah, basically after I fix minor issues with the base and stuff, this hair will be released in my Eledwin Hairstyles hair pack. So again, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me through the YouTube comments or on Nexus, or you can join our modding community. So probably see you when I think of another tutorial or some video. So yeah, thank you for watching and see you next time.